Levitate, 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 levitate. Shut your fucking mouth and get some cash, you bitch. You be in your feelings, I be in my bag, you bitch. Santa reindeer better have some ass, you bitch. Everything I'm working gotta be the cash, you.
What's going on, fellas? It's your boy Tay Wiz back again. About to get you caught up on some games that I witnessed last night. We had three games that was on tap. We had Cavs, Pistons, Hawks, Celtics, Spurs, and Memphis Grizzlies. And you already know what to do. Follow me on Twitter at TAE_WIGGS. With that being said, first game I'm gonna get into right off the bat is Pistons and Cavaliers. The Cavaliers took a commanding 3-0 lead now in the series. Can they close these guys out Sunday? We're gonna wait and see. I have my broom ready. Do you have your broom ready? Um, Tobias Harris had 13.7 rebounds. Not too bad. Marcus Morris was 16 points. Definitely not too bad. The one key dish I do want to point out, Andre Drummond had 17 points and 7 rebounds, but he's 1 from 6 from the free throw line. And Stan Van Gundy took him out, I want to say early, middle ways of the fourth quarter, like I want to say with about 7 minutes to go because they are scared that he can't hit free throws. One thing I want to say about that, Stan, get your guy in the free throw. Get him hitting free throws after every game. He got to get into a rhythm. That's the only way you're going to become great. And you can't become great with terrible shooting free throw percentage. You shooting the worst in the league in league history. You shooting 34% from the line. Man, that is terrible. Reggie Jackson and Stanley Johnson. One thing I'm gonna say about them young guys for the Pistons, they got a young, scrappy team, but they celebrate too early. You haven't won anything yet. You can't say you on LeBron James' head. Now I'm saying that you guys are 0-3, so you gotta come to the drawing board with something different. Um, you getting valuable minutes. Y'all are stuffing the stat sheets, but when y'all take that lead, y'all don't need to shoot threes. If that lead got you, going back inside to Andre Drummond. Keep the ball inside with Andre Drummond. Don't mess it up. Keep feeding them till you can't feed them no more. Um, that's the only issue I have with the Pistons. But they down 0-3. I guess they be going home Sunday. I'm sorry, they are playing at home in Detroit, so it won't be no use for them to catch a plane home. Just pack your stuff up and see you next year. Let's go talk about the Cavaliers. Let's talk about Tristan Thompson because I know last game he played 13 minutes with no rebounds and no points. I was shocked. This guy had 8 points, 10 rebounds, and the crazy thing is that 4 of them was offensive rebounds. So that's always key when you can get that from your $82 million guy. Finally putting the money to use. Kyrie Irving had 26 points with 4 assists. They look like a different team when that big three are all scoring 20 plus points. When I say the big three together scored 66 points. That's cool. LeBron with his 20 and Kevin Love with his 20. Kyrie had 4 assists. Kevin Love had 12. Since the playoffs started, Kevin Love been averaging a double double, which is definitely key. Which is definitely good. Definitely good. Kyrie Irving, 26 points. He's shooting the ball a little bit better now from downtown. He's definitely hitting the twos. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Cavaliers. The rotation is I like. They are using the bench a little bit more, which is definitely key to victories. That's how you're going to beat teams in the playoffs when your bench have to step up and get in big time moments. LeBron had 20 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. But he had one thing that I do not like. He had 5 turnovers. 5. He had 5 turnovers. That's a lot of turnovers. That's easy, like I said, that's like 10 points on turnovers or 15 points if they hit threes. The Cavaliers is up 3-0. The one thing the Cavaliers do need to work on a little bit more, box out just a little bit more to keep Andre Drummond. You did a good job of keeping Andre Drummond off the board because he lead the league in double doubles. I was shocked that he only had 7 rebounds. That how big he is. So the more the Cavaliers play together, the more they are going to gel together. And they finally getting that system down. I thought they was playing fool's gold during the whole season. I thought they was just waiting for the playoffs to come. But we already seen the playoffs are here. And the big three for the Cavaliers haven't disappointed yet. So, as in Sunday night, I am picking the Cavaliers to go ahead to close Detroit out. In Detroit, Cavaliers win that game 105 to 94. So that's my predictions. That's what I'm sticking with. You already see they on the wall back here, Kyrie and LeBron. So Kyrie, LeBron. So they right here. So LeBron, Kyrie, baby. Um, Second game we're gonna talk about is the Atlanta Hawks and the Celtics. Hey, before I talk about them, hey Commissioner, get a team back in Seattle, man. For real. The league need a team in Seattle. No fans is hungry for one. Shout out to them Seattle Supersonic loyals out there in Washington. But first the Boston Celtics without Avery Bradley with the pulled hamstring, and that was a pivotal, meaningful game three, and they pulled it off. 111 and 103. I thought they was gonna get swept because Avery Bradley went down. You know, Avery Bradley and Isaiah Thomas together. That's like peanut butter and jelly. So he had 42 points. He had one assist, but he was hot. And I'm not taking nothing away from Isaiah 42 points. When your team is down, somebody gotta come with that fight and that bite. And right now, Isaiah Thomas had that fight and that bite and that bite and that fight. Um, Another guy I do want to give a praise to is E.T. Evan Turner, 17 points, 7 assists, 5 steals. That's key right there. 5 steals, and he had 7 assists, and they was hitting on all cylinders. Everybody was hitting for them except for one person, Jay Crowder. Like, he's having a terrible playoffs. Like, another game, he's 1 for 11. Only have 4 points. Like, can't be a starting small forward, Jay Crowder, and put up those numbers. You had what 28 minutes and you was 1 for 11. I mean, stop taking the stupid threes in the 15 footers. If it's not working, pound the ball inside. Pound the ball inside. You can never go wrong pounding the ball inside. And let's give that coach some praise too for the Boston Celtics. Man, coaching them like none other, man. Like, coach of the year should go to the Boston Celtics coach. Most definitely. Like, he got them boys playing basketball. And GM of the year might be Danny Ainge. Danny Ainge got them boys playing basketball. He know how to put a team together. So, you know, they always get a coaches to shout out, but I'm going to get a GM a shout out. Danny Ainge, shout out you out for putting that Celtics team together for the last 2 or 3 years, making it work. Um, Atlanta Hawks 103. I was Kent Bazemore. Like I said, you know, he the X factor of their team. I said he had 20 points, 8 rebounds, and he did it. He did what he had to do. He played defense. He's annoying sometimes. He's an irritant. Most teams need that, so it opens the game up for the other guys. But Jeff T played a good game. I said if they was gonna win, Jeff T had to score 22. Jeff T scored 23 and they lost. Which is still shocking. But the most shocking part about this is Al Horford and Paul Millsap both played 36 minutes apiece. Paul Millsap with 8 points and 10 rebounds. Al Horford with 8 points, 13 rebounds. So them guys combined together, that's 16 points and 23 rebounds. You're not going to win when you're starting power forward and center both have 8 points. And what I mean by that, they both have eight. The Celtics changed their lineup around. They went small in the second half, playing small ball. They was beating the Hawks down the court for every loose ball. And their coach had no answer for it. It looked like he threw the towel in early because he didn't know what to do. They would start scrambling for everything. Al Horford and Paul Millsap was taking shots they weren't used to. And I just have a problem with Al Horford shooting threes. Like, you're 6'10 or 6'11. Get off the wings. Get off the top of the arc. Get in the paint. That's where you make your money at. So when I see you not banging in the paint, it's either was you scared of contact? I'm not saying you scared, but that's what it look like. You scared to get hit? Like, come on, man, this the playoffs. We don't need you shooting threes. That's why you got guys like Kyle Korver to shoot threes. Oh yeah, he had 17 points and he was 5 for 7 for the 3-point line again. But that's why you got these snipers on your team. You're not a sniper. You are a banger. So you need to be in the paint banging with the big boys. Leave the threes to the point guard, shooting guard, small forward. You don't need to shoot them. And you too, Paul Millsap. You guys don't need to do that. Get back to what you guys was doing before when you won your first 2 games. Get the ball back inside. Play inside out, not outside in. Because you play outside in and you think you're gonna hit a couple of shots, you're not going back to the inside interior. So therefore, get off the wings and off the 3-point line and go to the hole. So with that being said, the Celtics and Hawks. I'm gonna go with the Boston Celtics to win game 4 on Monday night. That's what I'm going with. The Celtics game 4. I'm looking for another big game for Isaiah Thomas. I'm looking for him to score about 28 points. And Evan Turner to do not the same things that he did, but he did have 17 points and 7 assists. But I don't know about the 5 steals. He might get 3 steals and might get more assists. He's that great, but I still need Jared Sullinger and all them guys to show up. Jay Crowder, calling you out, dog. Stop going 1 for 11, 2 for 14. Step your game up and go to the hole, brother. You'll win. That's the key. See, the keys to success is going to that hole, not the outside. Go inside. Um, next game from last night, the Spurs and the Memphis Grizzlies. The Spurs are just handling business. Like, what can I say about the Spurs? I know the Memphis Grizzlies is short-handed. Mario Chalmers, like I said, ruptured his Achilles. Marc Gasol is out, foot injury, and Mike Conley is out. It's like the Memphis Grizzlies got the team. They had that team every year in the West. They always right there. But for some reason, they can never put it together. I don't know if it's time for the owners to start blowing things up, start looking for new players. Need to add some shooters. Add some shooters and a nice bench. Because right now, you're down 0-3. You're not getting no productivity from your bench. Um, Tony Allen went 0 for 8. He played huge minutes. Like, these are what I call donut guys. Like, you can't be a starter out here playing 20 plus minutes and you going 0 for 8 with no points, man. That's mind boggling. And you did get a hell of a game from Matt Barnes, 17 points, 11 rebounds, but he be trying to play bully ball and trying to bully ball on people. Nobody not scared of you, Matt Barnes. Stop trying to play bully basketball and just play ball. I know you balling. Just play ball. Just get back into your groove. You know Zebo do it every night with his double-double, 20 points and 11 rebounds. But the bench is not doing anything. Like, nothing. I think they bench only score like 10 points, 10 or 12 points. You're not going to win playoff games when your bench is scoring 12 points. Come on. Like I said, Memphis, go get you some shoot. Go get you a shooter. And go get you 3 nice pieces to go with your bench because you have a nice team. You always had a nice team for the last 7 years. So do that. You guys will be great. Like I said, back to the Spurs. Even though they won 96-87, it's like the defensive player of the year, man. Kawhi Leonard, the Claw, 32 points, 7 assists, 4 steals, 5 blocks. So everybody can say, "Why do that?" This is the Claw. That's what he do. He got you on lock. And deploy. Defensive player of the year, man. Kawhi Leonard. Damn, Kawhi Leonard, you at it again. Stuffing the stat sheets. Playing hard basketball. Don't cry for fouls. Always play. He's shooting what 50% from the field, like from the three. He's shooting 50 from the three, 40 from the field, and 80 between 80 and 90% from the free throw line. That's MVP material. That's MVP material, man. I just like how he plays, and LaMarcus Aldridge was a nice key addition. He had 16 points, 10 rebounds. But you look at it, though. Tim Duncan had 22 minutes last night. And he only had, 6 points. And people are like, oh, Tim Duncan only had 6 points in 22 minutes. Let's be honest. That man has 5 rings. And he still commands a double team. You gonna know if Timmy gonna give you his little move and go to the hole, hit you a little hook shot, hit his mid range. That team is built for a championship. And right now, I don't see nobody in the West really beating the Spurs. The only team I do see beating the Spurs is themselves. Like, they got them go. They got some go. they doing big things, and Greg Popovich always play his bench. So I don't need to talk about their bench and bench play and bench productivity. Because when the money's on the line and you need something to go, they will be there and do it. So you know how I do it. You know how I rock out. Follow me on Twitter at TaeWiggs, TAE_WIGGS. And most definitely Adam Silver. If you watching this somewhere in New York, get a team back in Seattle. These colors are dope. And like I said, 50th year anniversary. Back when they had the All-Star game back in Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out to my hometown. Um, get the team back there. Seattle needs a team. Till next time, check me out. Follow me on Twitter. Your boy, out one, TaeWiggs.